Hello, everybody. Welcome to the wrestling conference. I am Dwayne.
I'm Jeff Jefferson.
Sleepy eye Ray. What can I say?
Before we begin, um, thanks for watching the wrestling conference, and thanks for the new subscribers watching the wrestling conference. Please like, subscribe, comment below, hit that notification bell, let you know when a new episode of the wrestling conference come up. Please help us grow this wrestling conference because it's lit over here, yo. You know, this is how we do. And
Come on, man. Come on. Let's talk about it, man. One video 1 week ago, same time as today, 1,100 some views. So let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it going. We got Dweezy, the Rain, the Rock, Hard, Jerson in the building. Corporate Jeff. If it's a suit and a tie in the building, you know who does it best. And Sleepy Eye Ray, what can I say? Got the spray in your face. You already know how we gonna do. Please like, subscribe, comment below, hit the notification bell. Let us know how you feel. Tell us everything. Tell us bit of everything. We're gonna talk about some spices.
Your voice sounds muffled. Your voice sounds muffled.
Muffled?
Yeah. I mean, Pedro's not here today to sound like Optimus Prime.
What?
Wrestling conference. I'm so sorry if I sounded muffled.
You're good now.
You already know. You already know. Comment below. Hit the notification bell. Let us know how you feel. You know, give us your feedback. Thank you for watching all the views, giving us all those views, and giving us all that, good feedback. Remember, the more you press them like buttons, the more you let us know how you feel and what's up. We can give you more better stuff, more better content. And you rise that algorithm, get us up there. You know what I mean? We out here, you heard? Giving you the good stuff, you heard?
All right, so let's jump into this, yo. Slammiversary happened, and a person that we thought was in the WWE over 2 years secretly showed up, or I guess got released or got let go, or I don't know what the hell happened, but Eric Young is back in Impact.
Oh, really? I didn't know he showed up last night. I mean, what, did he interrupt the main event or something?
No, Scott D'Amore. It was Scott D'Amore versus
Oh, I see it right here.
Bully Ray, and I forgot who the other person was.
No,
but
the guy that killed Eric Young on Impact Television.
Yes. Yeah. Yo, but this is what I don't like, and this is why I can't blame Triple H on this one, because I believe Triple H, when Triple H signed Eric Young, I think Triple H had the idea of bringing back sanity. Yeah, that was the whole point of him signing Eric Young. I feel like it was in the works. But the whole Vince McMahon thing happened. The whole emerger thing happened. The whole thing of, like, I guess Vince didn't see the vision of what Triple H had for Eric Young. So basically what they made him do for 2 years was just sit there and basically be a producer.
Collect that WWE money. I mean, weren't there like hints dropped about like a sanity return or something with Nikki Cross?
Yeah, it was with Nikki Cross.
There was a bunch of those. There was a bunch of those.
Her old friends or something when she was speaking to Candice LeRae. Yeah.
I feel like can I say this? I feel like it was more of a can't use them thing, the less of a we don't want them thing. I feel like it's more of a, it's not in Triple H's hands. I don't think it was Papa H. I feel like it was more on Vince's eyes. I feel like with the merging of the UFC, like you said, Dweezy, it was a lot of stuff that had to be changed and stuff. Unfortunately, it had to be one of those changes, but I feel like it was more of those decisions. Like it wasn't like we just don't want them at all. It was like we really, what were they gonna do with them?
All right, so
you know what I mean?
Basically,
like, I get the point. Not my bad. I get the point that they were gonna do the whole sanity stuff, which is cool because they did do some little hints here and there where Nikki Cross was speaking about it and stuff, but I just, I don't see it. I don't see it.
It was in the ballpark. It was going to happen, but Vince coming back and the whole creative thing, and Vince probably didn't like the vision Triple H had, so they sat there and was like, "Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing it."
No, I mean, so like I've noticed that, especially on Raw, they seem to have like a stop start thing going on because this has happened multiple times with multiple wrestlers in different groups. Like I remember they were dropping Hurt Business hints, didn't go anywhere up until this Friday. We'll talk about that later. There was the Way stuff, dropped hints, had them on screen together at one point, didn't go anywhere. The Sanity thing, same thing. I remember Finn Balor seemingly adopted JD McDonough on his first night on Raw, didn't go anywhere. It's like Triple H has ideas, but he also has to appease Vince McMahon and his visions for wrestling and who he wants to see on television.
Yeah, but which is why we can't really give. It's like Dwayne said, like we can't really put it all towards Papa H and all that. It's not on him. It's like, you know what I mean. It's clearly on a higher ups type of call. Like
Yeah.
it's a one. It's like they like to give us a tease and then steer us away from the tease. I don't get it. I don't see the purpose of it. But maybe it's something that works on the Miz, for example, which is something that we can also talk about. Wrestling Conference. Let us know how you feel about this. You know what I mean? There's stir in the air for SummerSlam that Tommaso is clearly about to get Johnny Gargano back. Because now we see Bronson coming out of nowhere. Those are things that are in the works. Like how Corey Grave mentioned, he's gonna need someone to back him up. He's gonna need a friend, such and such. He said that on Monday. Stuff like that. It's work on, it's run on. But in this case scenario, again with Young, it's like I don't want to say like they used his purpose and it was it that was all. It was more like they really didn't have nothing to do with him, and it's like Triple H didn't have. I don't feel like Triple H must have gave it to him the wrong way, where it was like, yeah, we don't need you. I'm sorry. Good luck with your future endeavors. He's like, listen, it's probably one of those talks like right now is not the time, but the time will probably come again, where it could be a open opportunity. We never know. That's how that's what's good about the wrestling world, that you can never expect the unexpected, but expect what's unexpected.
I mean, so speculation on our parts, but um, yeah, I could totally see that happening. Like Triple H rehired him, he had plans for him. He thought he was going to be in charge going forward, but then you have Vince over your shoulder and the masters at Endeavor, and he does not see any money in Eric Young, especially as I think he's like his early 40s now and he's banged up.
Yeah.
Even though that I totally disagree with that. Like I like Eric Young as a wrestler. He has a lot to contribute, but unfortunately, the powers that be don't see that.
Yeah,
And there was not going to
don't say don't say the powers that be. Vince McMahon don't see it. There's only one power that be is Vince.
I say that though because he has his cabal though. He has his Kevin Dunn's and such.
But there's only that's all. Kevin Dunn is a producer. He had nothing to do with that. It's just Vince. It's only Vince. It used to be Vince and his cronies, but his cronies is no longer there. It's just Vince now. So Vince is like whatever he sees that he thinks it doesn't make sense, he's not going to do it. And the thing is, how you going to have a chief? Was it chief? I forgot Triple H's title. Chief of creative
officer or something. Yeah.
What does that even mean now? If Vince is in charge, what does that title even mean? Because you let go Eric Young, and I was sitting there waiting. We always waiting like, all right, cool. We're going to get Sanity. Sanity's coming back. That was over 2 years ago.
Sanity the right way.
it sucks. It sucks because, oh my goodness. It I don't want to go back to what we did last week, but it sucks. But I guess Eric Young is back in Impact.
No, I mean,
it is what it is, I guess.
Impact Lifer, man.
Oh man, that's trash. That's really trash. So um Cody Rhodes talked about Brock Lesnar. So I guess we get in
That's
that
that's some
trilogy.
trash.
Like I said, Cody Rhodes only does trilogies.
I really.
I mean, it
I
makes
mean,
So
well,
sense.
so it seems. So it
I,
seems.
I mean, it's definitely one of those feuds where, like, you get 1-1 and then the rubber match to make the most money or whatever.
Yeah. But to be honest with you, those the two times they fought, I wasn't bored.
No,
I'm actually all for it, but the thing that only sucks is that Brock is only part time. So you get a match, get a few, disappears. Get a match, get a few, disappears. So it's like
But he
it's not
appeared
consistent.
recently just to basically put some beat downs and disappeared.
Hey, that's it. So it
I mean,
kind of sucks that it's like that where it's like an anime show. You get the main story, then you get a filler of Dominic in the Judgment Day. Then now you back to the main story of Brock Lesnar, and then after Brock Lesnar shows up on Monday, now we're gonna get more fillers until SummerSlam.
you can argue that the Brock feud is a filler until
Basically,
Dominic.
To be honest with you, anything Cody Rhodes doing that had nothing to do with the title picture is all filler.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. But I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it. I'm actually looking forward to the Brock Cody 3. That would be
No, yeah.
interesting.
My only issue with this feud is that they never explain why Brock attacked.
No, but that's the thing. That's the
Even
thing.
Cody
Like
acknowledges
nobody
this.
knows why Brock attacked him, and Brock is not the person to talk, so he's not going to tell us.
he's not gonna tell us. Yeah. So he's just letting
Even
Cody
He
do
keeps
all
it
the.
close to his
He's
heart.
just letting Cody do all the promo work.
maybe Brock is jealous because he wasn't a son of a plumber. Maybe he's jealous because Cody's out there wearing suits and two pyros and stuff like that, and he got everyone singing his what? Brock don't have that. Maybe he's jealous of Cody. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm actually looking forward to the Brock Cody
Jealous
3
of
at
Cody.
I'm actually looking forward for Brock Cody 3 at SummerSlam. I'm cool with it.
No,
It's
yeah, me too. I
definitely
mean, these
gonna
guys
be a
have great
banger.
chemistry. Brock has chemistry with all the guys.
I mean, Brock has chemistry with a lot of people, and you also have the mindset of Cody, so it works.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I
one of
didn't
those
like that
things.
Bobby feud, but yeah.
It's one of those things where you can just let them, you don't have to say nothing, just let them cook, and they can just do it. So,
Let them sizzle.
because I know for a fact that color spot where Brock Lesnar got busted open, I think that was a Brock idea.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I agree. Well,
I
as
don't
one
know
door
what else.
closes for Eric Young, another door opens for Brian Pillman.
I mean, I said this a few years ago. I'm not sure if I said it on the wrestling conference, but I did know
Pretty sure you did.
I said this a few times on the wrestling conference where I was like, yo, son, Brian Pillman will work in NXT. And I even gave up ideas of how you can use Brian Pillman. It might sound cheesy, but I was like, we know how Brian Pillman is. He's like a psychopath. He's off the rails, and basically he's unpredictable. And I was like, wouldn't that be cool if his son was not the same way, but he gets into that thing where he becomes unpredictable. He becomes off the rails. And I
I
think
mean,
that's what makes
I feel like, yeah,
me
Dwayne, I mean, I was about to disagree, but I started thinking, nah, maybe like a more toned down version of that, like a
yeah,
more controlled version. Yeah,
yeah.
that could work.
I was like, why not do that? Because think about it, if you ever watched Brian Pillman before he became like the psychopath character, he was like high flyer.
Oh no, I mean,
He was
I
with
feel like
he
Brian
was with
Pillman,
Austin.
I feel like Pillman Jr. has more in common with the Flying Brian character than he does with
Yeah,
the loose cannon.
yeah. But that would be kind of cool if they had the little edgy to it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I literally said this. I'm like, yo, he will work in NXT. The the minds of Shawn Michaels, and I know Triple H will probably put his input into how to use them and what to do with them.
Yeah.
It will work. And I was like, ever since he became Varsity Blondes, I was like, this is trash.
I mean,
What
so
is
like,
what is it? What is that? They was Varsity Blondes and they become what, the Blondes? I'm like, yo, this is
Yeah, the
trash.
blondes.
they
I'm
lost their
like,
name. Like, I like the team. They're a throwback to the '80s teams, like the Rock and Roll Express. But AEW is not the company for like young talent to like get educated about the wrestling business and things like that. I feel like I don't know anything about the environments, but it seems like NXT obviously has better coaches. You have Shawn Michaels, first and foremost. You have Norman Smiley,
Course.
Albert. It's like, and Tony Khan's fixated on a certain kind of established wrestler already. Like, it's not the place for young talent, in my opinion.
like the only thing I liked about Brian Pillman was when he had the feud, I think it was with MJF. That was like, I liked it that where he wasn't doing the whole Varsity Blondes when he came out there
It
with the
seemed
vest.
personal. It seemed more
Yeah,
emotional. It
that
was real.
that I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
a little bit of Brian Pillman there. I was like, oh, that's why they're not using that.
But then he got
Why are they not
squashed.
using that? And I'm
Stupid
like,
But
and
AEW.
then
then he
after,
got squashed, and
and
then
then he got
squashed
squashed, and
again.
then what happened? Went right back to the Blondes. I'm like,
No, I was actually disappointed to read that they just let him go. I'm like, geez,
yo,
Tony, this
not
kid has
just
a lot
that,
of
Jeff.
potential.
Jeff, you hit the nail right on the
Yeah.
coffin. They don't know how to utilize young talent such as Brian Pillman Jr., such as Brock Anderson, which I
Yeah.
know for a fact he had people like them have to go to NXT.
Hmm.
People like that have to go to NXT. AEW is a spot for veterans or up and coming indie stars.
Which is
Not
Yeah.
why
some not not some
Tony
brand new
Khan,
like
I'm
they,
sorry to cut you off, doing Tony Khan losing Cody was a big loss. For the simple fact that uh, Cody knows how to deal and work with these type of young wrestlers. And truth be told, him having the guidance of the elite and even Kenny with him, and even maybe a sprinkle of Jericho was gonna be. It
real
was
quick,
perfect.
real quick, just let you know,
Uh,
Cody was one of those young guys in the WWE.
yes,
So he
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah, yeah.
experience.
So he exactly. So it was perfect. It worked perfect. But now Tony has nothing but old, grumpy, weird out, egotistical people in his corner, and he don't really know what to do. He's scared shitless, and he's biting his nails of what he may have and may lose, and so on and so forth. And it's just not. It's not a consistent product. So you're right, Dwayne. I believe that he will do great there because of the 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 utilage that they'll have with him and who he'll be with. I feel like he'll be with a great team, a great type of leadership. It's just gonna fall into place. Whether they start him up as a psycho, unpredictable type of character, or they start him off slow and let him build up, how they should.
Or or not just NXT, New Japan.
I mean,
New Japan would make him.
I mean, guys develop well through the New Japan system, but no, I think he would be better off in NXT if he
Yeah,
chooses the route.
And this is another thing I had to keep talking about, how AEW, that company is not for up and comings, such as, like I said, Brock Anderson, Brian Pillman. I forgot who his partner was. I forgot the
Oh,
dude's.
oh no, I mean Griff. Yeah, I saw a lot of potential in him too.
He's another one, and
Yeah.
also the Brock Lesnar 2.0. Like, that's not gonna work. They have to be in, and you can't utilize those types. AEW is a indie type, veteran type company. People who already have 14, 13 years in the business and been around the world. That's what AEW is for. Not someone who's up and coming. Yeah, I'm going to become. No, it doesn't
No, I
work
mean,
there.
what I always read about AEW, one of the main issues is that, yeah, if you have Tony's ear and you have ideas for yourself, you get used. But if you're in
yeah,
the back and you just show up to work and like you're a rookie and you're kind of scared or shy to present ideas, you're gonna get ignored. You're gonna get lost in the shuffle.
yeah.
Unlike NXT, where like they design gimmicks for you.
But hold on though. Actually, in NXT, there actually a thing where I think Sean said it a lot. He takes ideas.
Yeah.
If you have anything, like Shawn Michaels is not Vince. Sean is actually open, like, yo, if you have anything, let me know. Same thing with Triple H. He said the same thing. Let me know. If you got anything, let me know. My door's always open. If you got this, let's do this. You can see it a lot in NXT too. Like, everyone feels comfortable. Like the whole Trick Williams and when he was talking to Damian Priest, that was mad cool how he just told off Damian Priest.
Yeah.
And Damian Priest was like, yo, who you talking to?
That was great.
Like that was mad cool and stuff like that. Like you get to see the freedom, and I hope they sign him. I hope he goes to NXT. Like I got a feeling he's gonna do so much better in NXT.
I don't know. I always say,
there.
Brian has a lot of potential, man. I've seen his progress in MLW and stuff over the years. He has the potential.
I think that would be mad cool. So like it kind of sucked. And you could just tell from the beginning, Tony had nothing for him.
Yeah.
He was stuck. He was literally stuck. And there's a few people in AEW that are stuck. That's like, yo, I can't, like, you already know what AEW is all about. They don't fit it. They don't fit that mold of what that is now. Because after years kept going, we already know what AEW is. AEW is a show for veterans, a show for outside indie wrestlers that wants to come into the business and show their skills. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. It's basically what it is. It's not somewhere where you could be like, all right, this is my first time wrestling. I'm gonna come in there. Well, except what's the guy that's
Vikingo?
No. Word for it. Nick wasn't Nick Wayne? Wayne.
Nick
Wayne
Wayne has been wrestling for years though. Like,
but I'm just saying, like because he's been wrestling for years, but in AEW he is fresh.
No, yeah.
He had to go up the ranks. Like he's not like anyone. He's not anyone from.
I don't know, but Dwayne, it's like you mentioned though, like they always hire well-known indie stars. Like Nick Wayne fits in that category. But I mean, what you're talking about is more like a Bianca Belair, where like they come from a completely different sport and they're built up from the ground up.
Yeah, AEW can't do that. They cannot do that. They can't. That's why the Brock 2.0 guy is not working.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he didn't stay in NXT long enough to get that experience. You could just tell.
Yeah.
You could tell it ain't it. That's why he's not with the affiliated. That's why he's not with them. Because it's not working. It ain't working.
And the tattoo guy is like,
he's gone. Like
EW doesn't have the patience to build these guys up and try to like get them to a level that they're comfortable with in the ring.
It's almost like Will Hobbs. Will Hobbs got thrown into the void, so to speak, and ended up doing nothing. Look at what QT had the title for like what, 2 months, a month and a half.
He's another one. I would love to see him in WWE. I feel like he's getting wasted in AEW.
Yeah,
I think for Hobbs that time is coming. I think that time is coming for Hobbs.
Because I'm not trying to compare, but I don't think we're getting Biggie no time soon. I'm just saying Biggie 2.0, bring him in.
I think Wardlow's another one too.
Oh, yeah. Wardlow. I know this guy is mad. Oh, I think he's like 45 or 44. Lance Archer. I know he.
Yeah.
But Wardlow's injured. He's another one. He's getting to that point where he's injured now.
Wardlow's injured again?
And he do the bare minimum. Where has he been? He's been gone for weeks.
He do the bare minimum.
I thought they just stopped pushing him.
I mean, that could be that too. Like, it's weird. It's weird. I'm not trying to sit there and downgrade AEW, but just that the stuff that they doing is just. I mean, WWE is no better either. So.
I mean, it depends, but I feel like young green rookies get a better shot in NXT than they do in AEW.
Yes.
I agree. So it seemed like the Golden Lovers is coming back together.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I mean, they confirmed Ibushi He's going to be participating in Blood and Guts this Wednesday.
So Willa Yuta is not injured. He's still part of Blood and Guts.
Yeah.
It's just Daniel Bryan is not going to be in it.
I mean, was that news, or like did they overreact to his injury, or?
I think people overreacted it because he's still there.
He's still there.
He's still
Unless
there.
he's gonna
Oh,
like
he has
taking
a
out
cast,
Rousey.
no?
I don't think
Doesn't he have a cast?
No, but they're still using him.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not
They're
that.
trying to make him like Cody.
I guess he's not that banged up, I guess, but they're still using him, and I don't know who Blackpool Combat Club is going to use, but the Golden Elite.
Pac.
Oh, it's Pac.
Oh no, they got
Pac came back.
Yeah, it was like a super random reveal.
Oh my goodness, Pac. Now he's part of the
We
Blackpool
all know how
Bullet
much
Club.
Pac hates Kenny.
So wait, hold on. So he's part of the group now.
I don't know if he's part of the group, but
he's helping them.
It's weird. He only comes up once in the blue. What does he do? Like he's going longer than Brock Lesnar is.
Come on now. You got to give Pac more credit.
I'm dead sick. This man was gone for almost
credit, bro.
This man was gone for a whole year.
Yeah,
I think he just came back in 2023. He was gone for 2022.
I think it's a Pac thing.
Pac, like he comes in, wrestles. All right, see ya next year.
I think he likes the schedule.
That's
he's
insane.
He's a multi-billionaire businessman on the side. We don't know.
He looks like an elf.
Oh.
All I'm waiting for is who's turning on who.
Who's turning on who? Interesting.
On what exactly?
You think some people are going to turn on each other?
Between Adam Cole and MJF.
Oh, okay. You segued into that.
Who's turning on who in the Judgment Day? Damian Priest
that too. I mean, you can talk about that too. Like who's turning on who? Because like I see a double turn between MJF and Adam Cole. I got a feeling they probably want to think of the same thing of turning on each other, and then because this feud is to build up Adam Cole versus MJF for the AEW Championship.
Yeah, for sure.
And that feud is going to go into the Wembley. Was it All In?
Yeah,
it's going to be. Is it All Out? All In, All Out? One of them.
Yeah. No,
all something. It's all something. All I know.
All something.
It's all something. But all I know is that thing's building
it's
up.
One of them balls.
It's building up. It's building up to that pay-per-view. I know for a fact it's building up to that because that drink is next month. It's next month, so it's going to happen.
So AEW's scheduling is kind of stupid because so All In is August 20.
I think you're being too nice.
All In is August 27th, and I think All Out is the week after.
All In, All Out. But but I think
it's the week after, September 3rd.
Oh wow.
I mean, but like I said, that they building that joint up for that pay-per-view. I can just see it now. They building that joint up for that. But for Finn Balor and Damian Priest, imagine this. Finn Balor, because it's going to be Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Imagine Finn Balor beats Seth Rollins and Damian Priest cashes in on Finn Balor the same night. That's a big slap in the face.
That'll be awesome, though.
No, it wouldn't, because that would be a Vince thing.
Yeah, but it'll be a way. It'll be a way to start something fresh and new, and to give the new guy opportunity, basically.
Dang, I don't think Damian Priest is there yet. Like, I have no issue with him holding the briefcase, but he needs to beat some people first before they like do the cash in thing with him.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Don't get me wrong, he's already started pretty okay. Yeah. But he could use a little bit more. I mean, he's beaten Sheamus, which is a big name for the US title. He's beaten Bobby, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, but I feel like that's a different universe.
so picture this. Seth, all right, so Finn Balor beats Seth Rollins. Judgment Day helps him beat him. And then during those times of Seth, as Finn Balor has the title, you see Damian Priest thinking about cashing in every time. Like he keeps attempting.
Yeah, or looking like it.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see something like that happening, but I mean, my God, please give Finn Balor the title back. Like, imagine, like, it would be kind of cool. Finn Balor, the World Heavyweight Champion. Like, come on. That's just my
years.
He's trying to finish the story.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like those 7 years of his are long enough.
No, I can't believe it was that long. Like it feels like yesterday.
Finn is trying to let Finn finish the story, so we can all be happy.
I mean, we'll see, Dwayne, but I feel like this SummerSlam is going to be a triple threat match with the Judgment Day.
What? Yeah.
For the time.
Yeah. I don't see them doing Seth Rollins, Finn Balor too.
I could see it happening, Seth and Finn too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so I watched SmackDown. I didn't like the show overall, but I do see who was actually writing and did take control of SmackDown. This joint had Triple H all over it.
You think so?
What do you think?
Oh no, I totally agree. Like that MSG show last week, that was garbage. That was Vince garbage.
No, not the MSG was a week ago.
Yeah. No, yeah. In comparison.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because
that felt like Vince.
But the reason why I say this joint had Triple H touchings to it, because when you seen Adam Pearce and you saw like no, it wasn't Adam Pearce, it was who was I think it was it Bianca Belair and Adam Pearce in the back was talking, and if you look far away in the back, you had Io Sky and you had Bayley. Right. That's a Triple H touch there.
Yeah.
Triple H does the things where he does stuff in the background where you got to, instead of paying attention to this, he's like, oh, snap, something else is happening too.
And you got to put one and one together. Yep.
And then another thing that I know for a fact, this is Triple H, where you had, why am I forgetting her name?
LA Knight was on the show.
No, not that. We get to that. I'm talking about the girl with the green hair. Why am I forgetting her name?
Shotzi.
Yeah, she was shaking her head.
That was all Triple H. I know for a fact that was all Triple H. It felt like it. It was all Triple H.
Oh no, I mean, she seems like somebody.
But it was a beautiful message, though.
Yeah,
it was. Shout out to Shotzi and her family. Hope her sister and her family get through this and through these hard times, man. That's not a easy thing to deal with. She's gained more than just respect from all of us in the wrestling conference, and I'm pretty sure the whole WWE universe or anyone as a wrestling fan took a lot of balls and is very respectful and very commendable. I kudos to Shotzi, man. Kudos to Shotzi.
I agree, but like Jeff said, LA Knight showed up.
That's one big sign that Triple H was in charge.
Like it, the Fatal 4-Way,
The Fatal 4-Way, that's another thing. Like,
I wasn't expecting
guys be
Escobar.
featured.
I wasn't expecting Escobar to win that one,
Me
but
neither. He didn't even get an entrance.
yeah, I was like, oh, okay, that's what we're going with. All right, I see what happens. But then they introduced for next Friday the
Yeah.
other four, and then I was like, all right, cool. They showed Rey Mysterio. They showed Sheamus. Who was the other one? Who was the third one?
I forgot the
It
third one
was
doing.
it was Ray, Sheamus. Forgot who the third one was. Crap. Wow. Anyway,
Yeah.
I forgot who the hell was the third one? I don't remember.
Me neither.
Wow. Holy crap. I guess we find out on Friday. But anyway,
all
LA
I
Knight.
can think of is Rey Mysterio. NWO is on the roll, man.
Wait, hold up, Alan. Hold up. My fault. He ended off with a booyaka.
Yeah. Booyaka. That's
Yo,
the only thing I can.
but LA Knight is the fourth opponent.
Yeah.
I know for a fact LA Knight's winning this one. I mean, it could be they could go with Sheamus again. It could be Sheamus versus Escobar, but then if we see that and we know for a fact it's going to be Sheamus winning, if it's Sheamus versus Escobar. But if it's Escobar versus LA Knight, then we know LA Knight's winning.
And this one's tough because like LA Knight would bury Austin Theory 6 feet under on the mic.
Yeah.
That's not doing him any favors.
Not just that, it's just that we see LA Knight as a face, as a heel,
Yeah.
but
That
he's
could
a
be
baby
face.
face.
Yeah.
Yes, babyface
He's a
reaction.
baby face. So this is babyface LA Knight going up against Austin Theory.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if he wins it. You know, my original pick was AJ because I thought it was gonna be one of those things like,
That's what I
oh,
wanted.
AJ wins it, and they're gonna try to use him to finally get Austin Theory over. But
Yep.
no, I was pleasantly surprised.
No, they still is Vince McMahon still attachments with this whole maybe I don't even think this is Vince. I think this is Triple H trying to build up.
Yeah.
Trying to build him up.
No, I mean, you know, he got lost in the shuffle, unfortunately.
Like
Trying to build up Austin because Austin has been kind of stalemate as of late, or trying to build up all these other characters. Because
I think he's trying to do both through the United States title. But I think Austin Theory needs that Mick Foley style opponent to take him to the next level.
okay,
He needs to fight on like a Hell in a Cell match or something.
okay. Who do you think can do the job at this point right now?
I mean, somebody like Edge. I feel like Edge can talk well enough to make everybody care, and he won't phone it in like Cena.
I see that.
Or somebody
I mean, we saw Grayson versus Edge the other day, and it was pretty solid.
Oh yeah,
So
that's one.
maybe.
Waller Swamp.
Or honestly, I feel like Bobby was doing a good job with that, bringing basically putting Austin in his point where he would be at his A game. But I guess it was just like kind of a wishful thinking situation. They didn't want to proceed it because, boy, was Bobby beating the shit out of Austin.
I was gonna bring that up, Brady. I was like, they had Austin paired with Bobby and stuff, but the issue with is that they always made Austin look dumb.
Yeah,
Like
I
Seth
mean, he
and
does
Bobby
it to
were
himself
clearly
too, though, bro.
Yeah.
I like
He
how you
dead
brought
ass
up
does it
Bobby.
to himself too.
I like how you brought up Bobby because Bobby returned on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Is this another hint of the Hurt Business?
I mean, yeah, it seems like it. New
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it worked, but him being by himself worked way more. Like way more. 10 times more. And I feel like it'll be better, not just for the SmackDown brand to have more competitors and big star competitors too, like, but also it's gonna make other superstars excel. Because look, you're gonna be facing Bobby, and you're someone in the caliber of Escobar, or not saying that Escobar is trash or he's not a good wrestler, but the size differential, the way that it'll make them compete more and strive more, those type of matches. LA Knight versus Bobby, stuff like that. So I feel like it'll be a double-edged sword if it is the Hurt Business. It's definitely a double-edged sword.
I mean, you got to share that spotlight if you're in a faction. But with the introduction of another group, though, it'll give like the OC something to do, hypothetically.
Yeah.
Aside from like get killed by Karrion Kross every week.
But that's what I was saying. But that's what I was saying. Like this whole thing between AJ Styles and Karrion Kross is because Triple H wants to build up Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
it seems like he has ideas for it. That's why he initially like kicked it off. But then I don't know, like that match that they had last week at MSG, that was so Vince.
It's weird. Before we go to our main topic, Jay came out solo, and it seems like is Jimmy injured?
I think he's just saying
it seems like I feel like they're going with that pitch.
They said that he's out for the foreseeable future.
I feel like they're going with that pitch.
Or is Jimmy just on vacation?
He's tapping his wife.
I think they're selling the beatdown. Because this feud is supposed to be one-on-one anyway.
Is it really one-on-one when you have Solo there?
No, I was gonna correct myself too, Dwayne. That's right. Jay going against the odds of Roman, Solo, and Paul Heyman.
All you need is for Sami Zayn to come out at the end.
So like Jay comes off as a more sympathetic character because he has all these obstacles to overcome. That would be a different dynamic if Jimmy was still present.
True. That would make him look more of the real run for being the tribal chief. Yeah.
I hate that title, tribal chief. I hate it so
much. No, Dwayne. No, Dwayne, because I want AJ Styles to win that title. It should be a title that you win.
I hate it so much.
But they're gonna sound like AEW if they make a title called the Tribal Chief title.
Don't give them ideas. They would. Tony would be petty. Oh, here's my Tribal Chief title. Logo WWE.
I mean, it was kind of cool. He put hands on Solo. He put hands on the wise man.
So it's like he's trying to rattle the.
But I mean, to be honest with you, it was a video. It was a video I watched with the Usos. The Usos started this whole one joint. That was all them.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
they started that day one-ish.
Yeah, day one-ish, 2016. Day one-ish. Dun, dun, dun. They just incorporated it into the Bloodline stable.
I still think this is just Roman versus Jay. It's just for them to redo because they already did this in the pandemic. They was like, why not do this in front of the crowd?
Yeah,
that's the only way I see it.
I mean, the way they got to it was very organic, though. I mean, it's cool that they're gonna do it in front of the crowd now, and this is a different kind of Jey Uso because remember those two matches in 2020.
Jeff, that was forced. They forced Roman forced him to fight.
Oh, I mean, no doubt, but like the way they wrote the story was organic to me.
Oh yeah. Like
but for the matches in 2020 though, that was a different Jey Uso. Like he got his ass whooped. Those were squash matches. This is
All
a
right,
more
so
confident shit.
so let's go to that main event topic.
I mean,
Now, this is not concrete news. This is not, I don't know. It was just out there in the stratosphere. It's a possibility, quote unquote, that Bray Wyatt is coming back, but he's not coming back alone. Because of the whole situation that it was supposed to have been Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy, and Alexa Bliss. But Alexa Bliss ended up getting pregnant. Bray Wyatt ended up getting some kind of illness. And Uncle Howdy's just in the loop because none of them are there. So they can't use him. So now there was an article that I read that Bray Wyatt could be coming back with the Wyatt family, meaning that Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman and Uncle Howdy. And then Alexa Bliss could come back after having the baby. How you feel about that?
I don't know. I
Family.
I I I feel like it'll be something very big for the WWE overall to bring back that character, but it's kind of hard because it's like they don't know how to work with him, and he's already done so many different other characters as it is. So much confusion, so much fiddling with the crowd. It's gonna be difficult for him to come back as it is. So
No,
like
so
this,
it wasn't bringing back the Wyatt family. It was just bringing them back, meaning that the Bray Wyatt we have now, that stays. It's just that Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman will be mixed into what's going on with Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt, meaning that they will be mixed into that. Because Bray Wyatt already said he's not doing the Wyatt family no more because of what happened with Luke Harper. He's not doing that no more. So it's no more Wyatt family.
yeah.
Okay, so he wants to do like a Firefly Funhouse type thing.
I'm glad you brought that up, Jeff, because originally the Firefly Funhouse characters was supposed to be legit,
Oh no, yeah, I read that earlier too.
but according to Jeff, the higher power didn't want that.
The powers that be.
The
The
powers
powers
that
that be.
the powers that be, which is only one man, didn't want that. And I believe we all called that joint. We was like, yo, son, Bray Wyatt is bringing the Fireflies characters to real life. Like, he brought them to be real people now. And that was supposed to happen.
I mean, we got a taste of that at Extreme Rules last year, where like
I
they
mean,
started popping out of the crowd and everything.
yeah, we had a taste of all of that when they was popping up and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Like, and then they was all together and stuff like that. That was the whole point of it, was like, all right, cool, the puppets are dead, but now they are actually real people. And that was supposed to have been Bray Wyatt's group, was the Fireflies Funhouse.
Mm-hmm.
But the powers that be,
Like his demons manifested physically and everything.
yeah, so the powers that be didn't want it.
But yeah, it's like my main issue with it's like my main issue with the Wyatt stuff, and it doesn't fall on him, but they have these hot acts, hot openings, and they don't lead anywhere, and they never get explained.
Like, to me, and I always said this before, this supernatural joint doesn't work today. It doesn't work. It doesn't fit. This looks stupid. It's one of those like I'm dead serious. Like back then, I used to hate watching the Undertaker come out, and I used to hear him go, "You feel the chill? It's cold in here." Like, no, I mean, to be honest with you, in the arena, it's cold as hell. So I get it. It is cold, but he's not dead.
I think
This whole the lightning flashing, like, no, that supernatural joint, trash.
I mean, the thing is, Bray's is way more over the top. At least Undertaker and Kane's was kind of grounded to an extent.
Like, if you want to be a character with a mask on, I'm all for it. Cool. Yeah. Like the Uncle Howdy drink, I'm cool with it. Just don't disappear. Don't reappear. Like the whole laughing drink in the arena, I'm cool with that. That's cool. The mask thing, I'm cool with it. You want to have a glow in the dark mask on, I'm cool with that too. If you want to have your fun house being real people, because they got masks on, but it just this supernatural drink ain't working. And Bray Wyatt being a solo is not working. Him as a group, it works. And I think that was the main fail for Bray Wyatt, that him being by himself ain't working. Like the Fiend drink was something new. It was different. We all gravitate toward it because it was different. But it's just that that drink ran its course, and we saw it got exposed.
I mean,
Like
Yeah.
it literally got exposed. So
Yeah.
it's like, damn. So and that's the thing with Bray Wyatt. Like the character that he had now, it was cool. But it's just that the illness drink took away from it. The only person who gained from that Mountain Dew pitch black was LA Knight.
LA Knight.
And he lost. He's the
Right.
only one that benefit from it.
I mean, you know, things like that, you actually have to sit down and explain what's going on eventually before people just get tired of waiting for it.
They never explained Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's why I
Like,
was
'cause-
always critical of it.
Which is
how
why
can you say-
it's gonna be tricky to try to even bring him back or how to
No.
place him properly. Taker
But
even
it's just
said it
that-
himself.
But it's just that, all right, you got Uncle Howdy, but you're wearing the same mask Uncle Howdy's wearing. So I'm like, who's who? Are you Uncle Howdy? Or Uncle Howdy just a person? Like, I don't get it.
I mean, because
Like, that's the thing.
because he was very like malicious towards Uncle Howdy initially. Like, he was like, I don't want you here. Get away from me. But then they
But-
teamed up.
but-
Yeah.
But Jeff, he debuted with the Uncle Howdy mask.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it made no sense. It was weird. This is what happens when you give people the creative control and you let them run with it, and then you
Yeah.
don't sit there and tell them like, "Hey, that makes no sense." But then again, you want to make them feel happy, so you're like, "All right, good job. See if it works."
I mean, you also have to think about like how is this going to work within the context and the universe of wrestling.
And it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. So now what I'm thinking is they are going back to the drawing board. They was like, all right, cool. Let's do what actually works and what actually makes sense. The Wyatt family made sense. No one did not dislike the Wyatt family. It was cool. Everyone disliked it when they broke up. And they started doing their
Yeah.
own thing. And then Luke Harper and Eric Rowan became the Bludgeon Brothers, which was weird.
But they did good though. But they did good.
I mean,
guess.
the Wyatt family was awesome. I started
was.
disliking them is when they started feuding with Cena.
Cena's like kryptonite to a lot of groups. So, but it's just that for them to bring back
Yeah.
not the Wyatt family name itself, but the group of what it was mixed into what Bray Wyatt is doing now, I think it will work. It's just that cut down on that spooky stuff. Like
Yeah,
cut down on that
on
supernatural stuff. Now,
Yeah.
my thing is this: do you keep Uncle Howdy, or do you keep Bo Dallas?
Keep Uncle Howdy. Just explain what he is.
That's
And
the
then
thing.
bring in Bo Dallas.
Like to me, I think that would be mad cool if you see Eric Warren coming back and he have like a up to date sheep mask. That would be awesome. Then you have Braun Strowman. You could probably put a mask on him, I think it would be kind of cool. If they all have masks, but we know who they are, I think it would be mad cool. Because they could be like, oh snap, this is the Wyatt family, but it's not the Wyatt family. They can come up with another name.
I think yeah. I mean, it could work. They don't have to be exactly like the Wyatt family because I do understand where he comes from. Like, oh, that was something special with Luke Harper. I get that, but they have to humanize them. You
Yeah.
have to explain why Braun Strowman follows somebody like Bray. Like, did he find
Yeah.
him somewhere when he was down and out? Did he have a lot of issues until Wyatt gave him salvation? Something like that.
Like my thing was this: you can actually put Ricochet into that because Ricochet was with Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman just happened to get injured, and you could have Ricochet come in there like, "Yo, Braun, what's wrong with you?" Then you could, boom, right there, beat
Yeah.
down Ricochet.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
like no
we
one
can-
touches him. Just have Braun Strowman just beat him down, and then
Mhm.
Bray Wyatt stands over him, and then you have the whole Wyatt family, then turns black, then the song starts.
Cooking
You can
up.
do stuff like that. I'm
You
cooking,
cooking up?
yo. I'm cooking, yo. But I think that'd be mad cool. I hope it's true. So far, this was from Sportspedia, which some of the stuff that they do right on there is actually legit. So we just see what happens because they're not releasing Bray Wyatt. They said they still bringing him back, and they still doing creative stuff with him. They're just trying to figure out what's the right thing right now. They really being careful right now. Is what I'm reading. They really being really careful right now, not to mess it up again.
I think the best route is just humanizing them. No more spooky stuff.
Bray Wyatt was humanized. He humanized himself, so that was an A+ there.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Only person who wasn't humanized was what the hell was with Uncle Howdy? What was that for?
And the freaking puppets coming out of the crowd.
Yes,
What you
what was
are?
that? He never acknowledged it. He never talked about it. Like Uncle Howdy attacked him and then disappeared, and that's it. He's with them. Like I don't get it.
He's in the game.
He's with them. I don't know. I guess we can end it here. Thanks for watching the Wrestling Conference. Like I always say, thank you for subscribing to the Wrestling Conference. Always subscribe, follow, hit that notification bell, comment below. Matter of fact, give us questions. Give us topics y'all want us to talk about and stuff like that. Help us grow this community. Like we want to involve more people and talk to us. Let us know what y'all think.
Participate. We like hearing from viewers like you.
All right, PBS.
All right, so not, we'll come straight to your door and leave you in the front floor. You know how it is. You know the deal. You know who it be. You know how it be. You know how it goes. Follow.
But like I always say, thanks for watching. This has been the Wrestling Conference. We out.